You're watching Let's Chat.
Good morning and welcome back. Here we are, halfway through summer, back to school right around the corner. What's one of the most important things you can do for your kids or for yourself as we head through the last few weeks of the month? Get your eyes checked, get your prescriptions filled, and what a better place to do it than Eyear Optical. We have Alex is here joining us. Cindy is here joining us. Good to see you both. Thanks again. Alex, we start with you. What are you seeing a demand for a lot as we head into the final few weeks of the month, getting ready for August?
Well, kids and parents are both looking ahead to school, and they're looking ahead to looking at a board, doing a lot of reading. So we're seeing a lot of people come in needing some eye exams and some new glasses to make sure that they've got the sharpest vision possible.
Cindy, you and I were talking about the importance of getting it done now. Don't wait until the last few days before school starts. Get it done now. Why?
Because we get booked up and then we're not able to get everybody in. We try. I mean, we've got 5 locations, so we're seeing a lot of people.
Right.
But, I mean, they each take about 20 or 30 minutes and we've got to get them all in.
And you also have to remember that just because you take your prescription to Eyear Optical or you get it done right next door, that doesn't necessarily mean the glasses don't need either an adjustment or in some cases a changing out of the lens.
Exactly.
Right?
Now, we make glasses in about an hour, so it really doesn't take very long. We have some special coatings that take a little longer. There's nobody in town that does the anti-reflective coating, so we do have to order that, and that takes about 7 days. And a lot of children, particularly using a screen, and adults, need the anti-reflective coating. So that's going to take about a week.
All right, Alex, what happens if you fill the prescription perfectly, everything's good, but the student or the parents or both come back just a few days later and go, this really isn't working? What do you do?
Well, what we do is we recommend that they take those glasses back to the doctor that they saw originally, and that doctor will check their vision again with the glasses on and will write an adjusted prescription that we will remake at no charge.
All right, fair enough. You can't argue with that. Kids, especially when they're heading back to school, sitting in front of a teacher, looking at the blackboard, how do you tell when the student might need to go see the eye doctor?
If they're fidgeting, if they're squinting, if they have trouble concentrating, if there's very little interest, a lot of the time it's a vision problem. If they can't see it, they're off somewhere else. There's no reason to try to stay focused if they can't focus.
And there's a lot of behavioral problems that kids, not knowingly, but that they kind of cover up because they're having the vision problem. There's a disconnect between here and what they're seeing on the blackboard.
And they don't need a pill. They need to have their vision checked. And then glasses. Vision corrections, glasses will take care of most of the problems.
Right. All right, Alex, let me ask you this. At what age should students get their first eye exam?
Around age 5 at least, unless parents are noticing something different. Like there are some things with prematurity that they can go to see a specialist to get eyeglasses even earlier. But at least age 5 on up, at least yearly getting eyes checked just to make sure you're being proactive about it.
Why yearly?
Because they grow and the eye changes and it's going to be updated every year.
And eyes are, I guess, technically a muscle, right?
Well, yeah, but the eyeball itself grows as kids grow.
Right.
So that refraction's going to change as well.
So you know your vision needs are going to be changing. It's the back to school sale. Again, it's going on at all locations of Eyear Optical.
Yes.
And those locations are?
Athens, Cleveland,
Check.
Highway 153,
Right.
Shallowford Road, and Brainerd Road at Lee Highway.
And you also have an independent doctor of optometry next door at each
Every
of those
location,
locations.
yeah.
Explain to us the difference between an optometrist and an ophthalmologist.
An ophthalmologist goes to school longer and they do surgeries. An optometrist, an ophthalmologist can do refractions as well, but an optometrist does refractions and they handle lower level problems that they may need, some medication, but if they have something that needs surgery, they refer them to an ophthalmologist.
And Chattanooga's optometrists and ophthalmologists, along with you folks at Eyear Optical, got a pretty close, pretty tight working relationship.
We do. We've known these people, these practitioners for years, and when we call, we say we have a mutual client, and we ask questions, and they are able to do that with us as well.
Styles of glasses have changed so dramatically since you and I were in school. Before we hit on the glasses, I want to ask you, are you seeing kids leaning towards or wanting contact lenses?
Yes.
Probably not a good idea for the younger set,
For,
right?
you know, we have dispensed them for children as young as 8 years old, but they were extremely responsible. We were talking earlier, usually a 12-year-old,
Right.
you know, makes their bed, puts their dirty clothes in the hamper, brushes their teeth without being told.
Right.
They've accepted responsibility, and that's usually a good age to start.
One of the coolest glasses or one of the coolest frames you have brought is what and why? We only have about 30 seconds left, but I saw these and
We like
wow.
these Connects because they are very flexible, they are very durable,
Let me
and they
see
can
these.
hold up.
Now, you can also get these in adult sizes, but they bend, they twist. I would say they're break proof, but
No, I think I had a child that could break that, but
what do you think?
it's you.
No, these are me, and I'll tell you, you have certainly helped improve my vision, and therefore, in turn, you have improved the safety of all
Everyone
of
in Chattanooga. That's right.
Cindy,
That's
Critton,
right.
and Henderson, thank you so
you.
much. We thank you as well for joining us. Alex, by the way, if you want to see him, the general manager at the store on 153, check him out on the internet, eyearoptical.com. That's eyearoptical.com.